guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for dropping by. It's Jane once again and welcome back to another perfume video. If you're new here, welcome. My channel is all about fragrances. Continuing on the series called Unfiltered Opinion, today's fragrance is by KILIAN Paris and this is called Can't Stop Loving You. My last video in this series was on Hermes Un Jardin Aciter Eau de Toilette, the newest perfume from Hermes Gardens collection. Make sure to check that one out if you haven't yet. It features a great view of Punta Fuego in Batangas if you're curious to see a summery tropical view. KILIAN is an expensive niche brand. Popular perfumes in this line are Love Don't Be Shy, said to be Rihanna's favorite perfume or one of her favorites. There's also the ever-popular Angel's Share from the Liquors collection and Princess, among others. In my opinion, sometimes their fragrances are worth the price, sometimes they are not. While I have not smelled every single perfume in their collection, KILIAN perfumes are a hit or a miss for me, at least the ones I've tried. But if they're hits, they become absolute loves, at least for me. So, is this new KILIAN a hit or a miss? Please continue to watch to find out more. I got me a 2 ml decant of Can't Stop Loving You from Imperial Fragrances UK just because I couldn't find a local seller of a decant yet, but I was truly fortunate to sample this for real 2 weeks ago when I visited Singapore. This was on display in every KILIAN counter I've seen. This perfume comes in 50 ml refillable bottle size and this belongs to the Narcotics collection, the collection that includes Love Don't Be Shy, Good Girl Gone Bad, Rolling in Love, and Princess. This comes in the white bottle, much similar to Good Girl Gone Bad. There is an engraving on each side of the bottle with a ceramic fresco representing the original sin. On a gold metal plate, the name of the perfume is engraved. This perfume got me all excited because the sweet orange blossom scent profile is totally up my alley. Can't Stop Loving You is an amber vanilla fragrance, female targeted, and comes in eau de parfum concentration. The perfumer is none other than master perfumer Alberto Morillas. This fragrance features notes of orange blossom and paradisone. Paradisone is a synthetic molecule reminiscent of fresh and airy breeze of jasmine with lemony accents. Honey is in the heart of this perfume, and the base has sweet vanilla, earthy oak moss, and mysterious frankincense. And so it did not come as a surprise that the very first time I sprayed this on, I was instantly reminded of a bottle of fragrance from another brand that I own. Yep, that's Memo Sintra. Truly, this isn't all too unique in that some fragrance influencers smell this to be a marriage between Love Don't Be Shy and Good Girl Gone Bad, both from the same brand. Credits to Jude Rose for this information. I happen to have both of them here in Travel Spray, and you do kinda get a similarity to Can't Stop Loving You from layering Love Don't Be Shy and Good Girl Gone Bad, although not exactly the same scent. In the Fragrantica comments, I also saw some smell-alikes being mentioned like Sweet Redemption, Miss Sincere Neroli, and in a Fragrantica review article, Chopard's Miel d'Arabie, which was also created by perfumer Alberto Morillas, was said to be Can't Stop Loving You's forerunner. So many smell-alikes. To me, among the ones I have, the closest is Sintra. It is the bitter petitgrain edge to the sweet orange blossom that is common in this too. This bitter dimension is absent in Love Don't Be Shy's orange blossom offering, but I have to say that Can't Stop Loving You is not nearly as syrupy and sweet as either Love Don't Be Shy or Sintra. Yes, this is honeyed, but the honey gives a very subtle aura of sweetness to this perfume. This is very tame, taking down the sweetness several notches down, thus making this perfume more relatable and in unisex territory in terms of the sweetness. On the other hand, the oomph was diminished by a lot. I believe that what made sweeter orange blossom perfumes like Love Don't Be Shy and Sintra irresistible, addictive, and sexy is that overdose of sweetness that's not found here in Can't Stop Loving You. In fact, the longer this stays on skin, the more underwhelming this becomes. The dry down is simply devastating to say the least. This fragrance goes away in oblivion, leaving not a memory that you can hold on to, as opposed to Sintra's dry down, which I love most about the perfume. The vanilla and the oak moss and the frankincense in here are but skin scents, almost nowhere to be found, and ironically, you stop loving this altogether. I've also seen videos and comments about Can't Stop Loving You being compared to Oriana. And as for Oriana, another perfume belonging to the scent category, except for the airy orange blossom, not much similarity there. Oriana with its fluffy whipped cream admixed with airy orange blossom remains to be my number one. But here's the thing. If you've never smelled anything like this before, this could be an instant love. Say for example, I never owned any of this. Can't Stop Loving You could be in the running for a full bottle, especially if you are the type to like a little sweetness but hate those tooth-achingly sweet ones. This may very well be up your alley. The bitter petitgrain is done right, the jasmine is just a supportive note and does not take over, the sweetness is very relatable. This is almost like a dream perfume in the scent category to me until it dries down. This perfume felt unfinished or hurried. What a waste of a perfectly great opening, and mid, poof, the magic disappears in the dry down. Projection is moderate at most in the opening, and then this becomes a skin scent towards the mid to the dry down. Longevity in tropical climate is about 5 to 6 hours. Most of it is in skin scent. From the KILIAN website, the 50 ml bottle retails for $275 US. I assume there's going to be a refill bottle coming out later. It's not available yet as of filming this video. I wore this in Singapore weather, and because this isn't overwhelmingly sweet, it was great for a warm, sunny day, although I stayed indoors in aircon most of the day. I wore this to work when I first tested this out, and again, because this wasn't heavy and projecting and loud, this did quite well. It was not bothersome to me, and I doubt anyone can smell me through their surgical masks. We are, by the way, still encouraged to wear our masks at all times here in the Philippines. It was not too difficult to wear. In fact, for me, this was as easy to spray on as Oriana. Love Don't Be Shy, I can't seem to wear in local weather much. Sintra, I have to be in a certain mood and the weather shouldn't be too warm and humid. But this could be an everyday perfume just because it did not strike me as an all too special occasion type of perfume. Great for brunch out maybe, for the office because it stays close to the skin, for first dates maybe because it does not come across too loud and projecting. Dressed up or down, I think this perfume will pair well. Year-round for us here, tropical climate dwellers, warmer and transitional season for you guys in temperate region. So if you're looking for an orange blossom perfume not in Love Don't Be Shy sweet category but has elements of that DNA, if you dig the bitter petitgrain side of orange blossom or neroli, and you like slightly unisex leaning fragrance, this you might like. Can't Stop Loving You Eau de Parfum is to me a definite letdown. I have smelled and experienced better ones in this scent category, and this does not offer me anything more to warrant me wanting to keep this in my perfume collection. But if you happen to be on the hunt for a wearable orange blossom and honey, fairly simple and easy perfume, then give this one a go. You just might like this perfume. For me, beyond the opening and part of the mid where the honey was best appreciated, this was very mediocre and not worth $275 for 50 ml. I think this could have been better seeing as Alberto Morillas signed this perfume. I am rating this perfume a 5 over 10. It's not bad. In fact, I would wear this little sample of mine until it runs out. And if I'm gifted this, I am sure to definitely wear this perfume. But it is totally average and familiar, a DNA that has been done and loved before. There are already bestsellers in this genre, and this sadly could not compete. I own and love my Oriana and my Sintra. I have samples of Love Don't Be Shy and Love Don't Be Shy Extreme, so this is a hard pass. Plus, this is extremely painful to my wallet for what it is. Sorry, Kilian, I'm not forking out $275 for a seemingly hurried and uninspired juice that is Can't Stop Loving You. I'm a fan of a lot of Mr. Maria's creation, but this is not one of them. So that is it for today, you guys. I hope you found this video useful in deciding whether or not you'd get this new KILIAN release. I highly recommend you sample this one on skin and not just on paper. Wear it at least once so you have a pretty good idea what this perfume is all about, and of course if it's worth it. I appreciate you all for sticking around and making it to this part of the video. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Please comment your thoughts down below or leave a question if you have any. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, channel if you haven't yet, and click on the bell icon to be notified of future videos. My next video in this series is all about the new Givenchy's irresistible flanker called Rose Velvet. So please stay tuned for that. And as always, take care y'all, smell your absolute best, and see you in the next video. Bye!